Hey everyone! Welcome to The Young and the Restless. I'm Jane, and I'm so excited to have you here. If you love Young and the Restless, then you're in the right place. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Alright, let's dive right in. Carter stabs Cane. Is the boss trying to set Damian up? According to spoilers from The Young and the Restless, Carter may stab Cane Ashby to set up Damian Cane. Could this be his boss's elaborate ploy to manipulate Winters? The show definitely intends to portray Cane as a go big or go home type of character. We're talking about someone who became a billionaire and developed a vast enterprise while maintaining a double life. Of course, Cane intends to take over all of the important enterprises in Genoa City, which he admits some may regard as unrealistic. When it comes to Cane, he seems to believe that nothing is too outrageous or impossible. Cane asked Chancellor to play detective and revealed that he believes someone will try to assassinate him. Some attendees have questioned why Cane would hold such a large party if his life was in risk. Furthermore, why wouldn't Cane notify the authorities in Nice or provide additional private protection everywhere? All of this appears strange, prompting speculation that Cane is lying. Meanwhile, consider Carter, Cane's odd, robotic assistant who will do whatever is asked of him. Carter will soon play a larger role in the drama, according to the most recent leaks. YNR just released an advertisement featuring a gloved hand holding a knife. What if Carter is the one who is armed and prepared to strike? Given Cane's current personality, we could easily believe he ordered his own stabbing. Carter appears to be a very knowledgeable individual who may know exactly where to stab Cane to ensure his survival. Cane has grown increasingly envious of Lily's developing friendship with Damian and has already told her that he cannot be trusted. Furthermore, having that knife collection on the train seemed strange. It appeared like Cane had arranged for Damian to pick up what would become the attempted murder weapon. Cane currently has several initiatives in motion, and this could be one of them. Perhaps Cane will trick Carter into stabbing him so he can frame Damian for the crime and put an end to his romance with Lily. If Lily discovers Cane bleeding someplace, it could be part of his plot. Cane may be hoping to elicit Lily's sympathy and exploit the circumstance as a ruse to secure a reunion. According to spoilers from The Young and the Restless, Cane has more tricks in his sleeve, so stay tuned for more sly news. The wrestling world was shocked by the recent events on WWE NXT, in which Carter appeared to turn on his longtime partner Cane in a harsh and unexpected betrayal. The incident occurred during a high-stakes battle in which the two were teaming up against a dangerous opponent, when Carter unexpectedly attacked Cane from behind, leaving him bruised and confused in the center of the ring. The audience erupted in boos and stunned silence as Carter stood over his erstwhile comrade, a hard expression on his face indicating no regret for his crimes. Speculation quickly spread concerning Carter's unexpected heel turn, with many fans and experts placing fingers at their employer, who has a history of manipulating techniques. The boss, a cunning and calculating person, has always played mind games with the team, pulling strings behind the scenes to advance his own goals. Could the betrayal have been part of a wider plan? The timing of the incident was especially odd, coming just weeks after Damian, a rising star known for his ruthlessness and ambition, had been making waves backstage. Damian has been positioned as a future top contender, and many believe the boss views him as the next big thing in NXT. If that's the case, Carter's attack on Cane could have been intended to weaken Cane's position, allowing Damian to advance unopposed. Carter and Cane's history makes the betrayal all the more heartbreaking. The two had been a dominant tag team for months, with undeniable chemistry as they pushed their way to the top of the division. Fans had become devoted to their cooperation, making Carter's actions even more unexpected. Was there an underlying tension between them? Or was Carter simply following orders, abandoning his friendship for a better opportunity? The boss has a history of pitting wrestlers against one another, capitalizing on their loyalty and rivalry. If he perceived Cane as a threat to Damian's advancement, he could have tricked Carter into killing him. The psychological warfare at play here is tremendous, as Carter's shift could be the first domino to fall in a much broader plot. Damian, meanwhile, has been strangely silent since the tragedy. His lack of emotion is telling. Does he know more than he admits? Or is he merely waiting for the opportune time to profit on the chaos? The boss has a way of developing his favorite talents, and if Damian is the next project, this might be the start of a big push for him. The attack on Cane eliminates a potential opponent, and if Carter now sides with the boss, Damian gains a formidable ally, or possibly a future adversary, depending on how things play out. The boss's goals are rarely obvious, and Carter could be a part in a much bigger game. The consequences of this betrayal will surely define the future of NXT. Cane, who is still reeling from the attack, will seek vengeance, and his next steps could lead to redemption or greater ruin. Will he try to uncover the boss' involvement? Or will he focus completely on bringing Carter down? Meanwhile, Carter's new role as a heel brings up new storylines. Can he completely embrace his merciless side, or will he have moments of regret as he reflects on what he's done? Then there's Damian, the wild card in all of this. If he is positioned as the boss's new golden boy, how will the rest of the team react? Other superstars may perceive him as a threat, resulting in new alliances and conflicts. The wrestling scene is continuously altering, and betrayals like these are frequently the catalyst for significant changes. The boss's power should not be underestimated. His ability to affect events behind the scenes has resulted in some of the most startling moments in NXT history. If this is actually part of a plan to elevate Damian, the coming weeks will be critical in determining how everything plays out. Will Carter's betrayal be justified in some way, or is he just a villain now? Will Cane rise from the ashes stronger than ever, or is this the start of his downfall? And where does Damian come into all of this? Is he a voluntary participant in the boss's machinations, or is he just as exploited as Carter? The complexities of this plot are numerous, and the emotional impact on viewers is apparent. Betrayals in wrestling are always personal, and this one is especially devastating given Carter and Cane's relationship. The audience's reaction will have a significant impact on how things unfold. Would they support Cane as the wronged hero, or will they embrace Carter's new edge? And how will Damian be perceived if it becomes evident that he is profiting from the chaos? The boss's involvement heightens the suspense, as his motivations are usually cloaked in mystery. Is he actually preparing Damian for greatness, or is there more surprise to come? One thing is certain, the wrestling community will be paying close attention as this story unfolds. The impact from Carter's betrayal will reverberate across NXT, potentially changing the roster's dynamic. It remains to be seen if this marks the start of Damian's climb to power or simply another chapter in the boss's lengthy history of deception. But one thing is certain, nothing in wrestling is ever as simple as it appears, and the truth about Carter stabbing Cane in the back could be even more shocking than the deed itself. The coming weeks will be critical in revealing the boss's true intentions, and viewers can expect more twists, turns, and tragedy along the road. As the dust settles, the questions multiply. Was Carter acting alone, or did he have orders? Is Damian involved in this, or is he just a bystander being positioned for something bigger? What will Cane do now that his trust has been shattered? This plot carries a lot of emotional weight, and the performances of everyone involved will determine how well it reaches the audience. Betrayal angles are a mainstay of professional wrestling because they elicit such powerful reactions, and this one has all the elements of a classic. The boss's fingerprints are all on it, and if history is any guide, this is just the start. The chess pieces are moving, and the game is not done. In the end, the truth will emerge, whether through a surprising confession, an unexpected alliance, or another cruel betrayal. The wrestling world lives on drama, and this narrative has all the makings of a compelling saga. Carter's stab in the back, the boss's dark influence, and Damian's uncertain role all contribute to a perfect storm of mystery. Fans will be analyzing every promo, match, and backstage segment for hints about where this is going. One thing is for certain, NXT will never be the same after this. The impact from Carter's betrayal will reverberate for months, if not years, and the boss's plan, whatever it is only getting started. The only issue left is, who will be next?